Are we on? Yes, yes, we're on. Okay, how's it going, guys? What's up? This is okay. I have done this video. I did all this, right? This is my Q&A. I did the whole thing, and no problem. Like it didn't get deleted or anything like that. But it was just I don't know. I just wasn't happy with it. Like I did it all, and I was gonna upload it, and I was like 75% through. I just cancelled it now. I was like, nah, I gotta redo this video, man. I don't know why. I just want to make it more exciting and interesting. I don't know. I just didn't answer like real. I don't know. It's weird. So let's answer it properly. So let's do this stuff. Okay, a week ago, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a week ago I asked you guys to send me some questions and I'll answer them. We'll do a Q&A and you just ask me what you want to know and I'll do it. I'll answer them. I'll within moderation. And so you guys have sent me your questions and I have read over them and I've picked the ones I want to answer. Not all of them, but most of them. And so here we are. Let's do it. Let's answer this stuff. I did say that I would answer it within this week, and it's still Friday of this week, so I'm keeping my promise. All right, so let's do this. Question number one: who is the best player you have played with besides Corpse Create? Oh man, this is a tough question. This is a bloody tough question, actually. Whoa, look at all these enemies. Old gameplay, by the way. A tough question. I'll tell you why it's a tough question. It's tough because I don't really know what the guy's asking me. See, I don't remember who asked this question. I've just got a big list text document here, and I don't know if he's asking me like who's the best player you've played with in this game, or if he's asking me who's the best player you've played with out of all the Call of Duty games on like Wii and Wii U. And if that's the case, if he wants to know who the best player I've played with against all like in all the games, I'd have to say it is overall Kalmos. But I mean, what is best? Like, how do you define best? It, it, like I'm biased towards Wiimote, and so for me, I can see players that use the Wiimote, and I say, oh well, the Wiimote's harder to use, and so that automatically gets them more brownie points, so to speak. So automatically they sort of rate higher in my books than someone who uses a CCP. But that's not to say that there aren't people that are good with the CCP. I've used the CCP myself, and I know how hard it is to use CCP as well. Like just because you got aim assist doesn't mean you can just sort of aim in the general direction and let the game take over. I mean, it kind of does that, but you still have to be able to aim and you still have to be able to, be smart and tactical and stuff. And I realize that. And when I watch other people's like videos and stuff, I can see that. But the guy here is asking me who's the best player you've played with. Now, is that like, in videos or is it actually in game playing? And that's what I thought about when I wanted to answer this question. So in game, the best person I've played with or against, which is what I'm assuming the question is also asking, is Kalmos overall. In Black Ops 2, well, I don't know. Kalmos is good in Black Ops 2. He doesn't think he's very good, but he's good. He's good. But I don't know if he's the best player I've played against other than Corpse Create. Corpse Create is my brother, by the way, guys. Just so you know, we don't actually ever play against each other because otherwise we'd be at each other's throats in real life. It's not fair either because the connection and stuff. It's just yeah, we don't do that. We play with each other, but not against each other. But man, I would say probably even Kalmos in this game. Like he's probably the best player I've played against as well in Black Ops 2 alone, or just in Black Ops 2. If I just factor in Black Ops 2 and not all the games, either him or I don't know, maybe I don't want to say anyone because like again, I don't really know. And like best is hard to define. Like you've got best at what sniping best at shotgun. Like I consider best someone who's versatile, someone who can like, change it up and someone who's smart and tactical. And that's hard to find. I don't find many players that are like that, like at all. Like Kalmos is really the only one that comes to mind. And for that reason, I have to pick Kalmos. Okay, sorry, I spent a bit more time than I wanted to on that one, but it doesn't matter. We'll get through them. And if we have to do it in more than one video, so be it. Now, actually, just before I go on, I will be doing it in more than one video rather than doing one long video that's all stitched together. Because if I do that, I have to re-render these, and I don't want to have to re-render them because then I lose quality as well. Like every time you re-render, you have you lose quality. So instead, I'll just do individual videos and I'll just put commentary over the top of them. So let's move on. Okay, Do you ever want to shoot Call of Duty on the Wii U since the only thing you can ever play is Team Deathmatch? It's so annoying. Yes, it is so annoying. And I don't know if I want to shoot Call of, like, get my disc out of the console and like shoot it. I don't have a gun. But I want to do the next best thing sometimes, and that is like snap the game disc in half or throw it out the window or like burn it or fry it in an oven or something. I don't know. Um, or fry it in a frying pan or bake it in an oven. I don't know, whatever. Like sometimes I have some like nasty thoughts about what I want to do to my game disc. But it's not for the reason you mentioned. It's not because I can only play team deathmatch. It's because like the connection usually on my end. That's usually what causes me to be so like annoyed at this game. Um, but yes, the answer to your question is definitely. Sometimes I want to just snap this stupid game in half, and I was pretty close once. All right. Would you ever show your face on YouTube? Okay, the plan was to do like a I still might do it, so I probably shouldn't say what I was gonna do. But the plan was yes, I was gonna put my face on YouTube, and do like some vlogs or whatever. Actually, no, I had stuff that was way more interesting than just vlogs. And like I said, I still might do it. It just depends. Like when you talk about like putting your face up on YouTube, you're talking about like I don't know, giving up your privacy. You become like a known person, and that has consequences. There are advantages and disadvantages to doing that. And some of the advantages are that, it helps you grow your channel. And I realized that, if you never put your face up on YouTube, then you'll never be a person, so to speak. You'll never, people won't be able to sort of relate to you as much, I suppose. And that could hinder the growth of your channel. But at the same time, I don't want to put my face up on my channel until my channel's big. So it's kind of a bit of a dilemma. It's like a chicken and egg thing. What do you do first? Like, do you put your face up to get a larger channel, or do you wait until you get a large channel to put your face up? Well, the way I see it, other people have gotten their channels to grow without like revealing themselves on YouTube. So I figured I'll just do the same thing, and then once I'm more popular, then I'll do whatever I've got planned. There's some pretty cool stuff. I've had a lot of cool stuff planned. I just never got around to it. I mean, I was going to talk about some failed projects on one of my videos once, which I still might do. But again, I don't know. Like sometimes I think, oh yeah, failed projects, and then I'll come back and do them again, and they won't be failed anymore, and I'll actually end up doing them. So anyway, whatever. Would you own a Wii U if it did not have Wiimote support on COD? I wouldn't. Not yet. Eventually I would, but not yet. Let's just say for argument's sake that there was no Black Ops 2 on Wii U, or there was Black Ops 2, but you didn't have Wiimote support. And let's say that all the future CODs didn't have Wiimote support. I would still buy a Wii U, and that's because I want to be able to play the next Metroid. I want to play the next Zelda. I probably even want to play the next Mario. I don't know. Like if it's anything like New Super Mario Bros. Then probably not. But if it's anything like Sunshine or Mario 64, then hell yes, I want to have a Wii U because I want to be able to play those games. So I would have bought a Wii U, yes, but I probably wouldn't have got one yet. I would have waited until some of those games like Zelda, Wind Waker HD, or Pikmin 3 or something like that came out because I really like the Nintendo first party titles. So the answer to your question is yes, definitely, absolutely. Okay, what genres of music do you like? Oh man, I don't know if we have enough time. Do we have enough time? Probably not. But I will. I'll talk about it and then I'll just continue it on later on. Okay, so basically, my main genre of I like all genres. I'll start with saying that. Basically, I like anything. Like I've got in my music collection, I've got like, anything from video game music to like heavy metal to like, R&B and anything. Like one of my favorite artists of all time is Michael Jackson, and one of my like that's pretty much the person I listen to the most. But because I'm a child of the 80s. I was born in the 80s, and that's what I grew up with. And I love that stuff. I love like pretty much everything from Michael Jackson. But yeah, look, I'll continue this on in the next one. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll put a link to the next video in the description, so be sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys again soon.